Hey, my name's Lisa. I haven't posted a weblog in years, and I didn't even realize that this was such a crappy camera. But yes, it is. So, well, but I just keep thinking about how I'm not a productive member of society. Oops, there goes my cat. Hello. Karen, you get off of here, please? Hello. You're gonna ruin it. Well, I'm just gonna keep talking. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm almost in physical pain because of how depressed I am. I haven't been this depressed in years. I mean, I've had situational things happen and bawl my eyes out, get really depressed, not get out of bed for days, but there's this sudden blackness. It's just a little too much to bear. I already feel like a gargoyle or something when I go out. Maybe some of it's in my head, but I just feel like people think I'm stupid or just not. I think everybody judges me. Some of it's just being paranoid, but I do feel that people don't. Some people are really nice to me, but I sometimes think that's because they feel pity for me, or, I went to my therapist today, and I said to her, because I've known her for years, and I feel like I can actually say stuff to her and be who I really am, and a lot of it is I like to joke. If I trust you enough, I will actually be kind of jokey anyway, to sort of lessen the mood, because I don't like crying, and I was afraid I might start crying, and I've only done that maybe once or twice in several years in front of her, and anyway, I said, I'm afraid I'm going to die alone and be found with my face eaten off by cats. And I told her, I'm joking, but I'm not, That's probably what's going to happen to me one day. And no one will remember my name, I told her. And I will have never done anything. And I just don't know why I'm alive. Why so many people who are better people than me die every day, and I often wish my mom had had an abortion. I recently found out, I already knew my dad was an asshole, okay? But I recently had access to one of those websites where you can look people up. So I looked up my father. It was a friend of mine had gotten it to like look up an old friend or something. And so I was like, I'm gonna look up my dad and see what his criminal history was. And well, I found out he did a lot of bad stuff. Mind you, he was drunk at the time, but he did a lot of bad stuff. There's like even one thing where he actually pulled a gun on somebody and held a gun to them or something. And a few bad checks here and there, and fights, and just, I just think maybe if my mom had not jumped into that gene pool and had me with him, things, maybe I'd be a normal person. I mean, I do feel like I'm a human gargoyle. And I sometimes even wonder, if I'm autistic or something. I've been diagnosed with OCD and depression, of course, but I don't believe I've seen other people who are relatively normal who have anxiety disorders, but you can just sort of tell by me that I'm not normal. I walk around, I have a weird sort of walk. I'm smarter than I look, but I'm not smart. Does that make any sense? This video is going to be really boring to anybody who doesn't even know me. I'm sorry. But I thought I would anyway, I'm trying to pull myself up a little bit. I've thought about going to an anxiety support group, just to see if there's anybody remotely like me around. There's also supposed to be a place where mentally ill people go and meet up with each other and everything, but I'm concerned there'll be somebody who's worse off than me in a way, and in such a way that they'll try to take advantage of me in some way or something, because I just have